I love the way colored lights dance in winter's night air when I drive around at Christmas time. I love the way they are suspended, floating in the darkness of night. The trees on which they hang are invisible. The lights are left shining, left to dance in the darkness. The lights sparkle and twinkle, sway in the wind, unbothered by the freezing air cold enough to chap the face and burn the lungs. The lights shine in the air of the dark night. Mostly no one watches. Mostly no one notices, but I notice every time I drive at Christmas time, and I bet even God gives a little smile at the dancing lights. The young people I know are like these lights. They shine, even in the darkness that often surrounds them. They sparkle, twinkle, and even dance, often in conditions worse than winter's cold air, not just at Christmas time, but all the year. Seeing their light in the darkness gives me strength to shine, gives me strength to sparkle, twinkle, and even dance in life's winter conditions. So my hope for them, my hope for us, that we will see the light in us, that little bit of Jesus, and shine, sparkle, twinkle, and even dance to continue to dispel the darkness. I know the darkness is real. The harshness of life, like that of winter, is real. Even Jesus, the source of light of the world, came into this world in a harsh situation, born homeless, to an unwed mother, to an unemployed father, is actually not that much different than many of the young people's current situations. Homeless, being raised by a single parent who struggles to be employed, are realities very real to them, only to add on top of those fear of getting beaten by their father. Paranoid of the smell of weed on their clothes when they go to school because people in their family smoke. Stress of being in a house full of alcoholics, anxious because they don't have the money to cover the cost of life's necessities. Shelter first, then food, then clothes. The fact that winter is here doesn't make it any better. They have some health concerns, but being without health insurance, they try to ignore their nagging. Frustration at the anger that sometimes rises up in them blinds them, and they don't fully know why or how to control it. That leaves them kicked out of class sitting in the dean's office. Overwhelming weariness of being spoken harshly to, daily being called out their name. One young person shares with me, "Holidays are more like nightmares. I hate them. Every one for my whole life has been the same. Only a time for my family to drink, fight, and act crazy." I know these things and more are real. Darkness so real around us. I know as young people have spoken them to me, whispered them to me, or have seen them in their eyes, or in their sighs, or in the tears they've held back. But yet, like the colored lights of Christmas, but yet like Jesus, they shine, sparkle, twinkle, and even dance, dispelling the darkness. Even though they think no one sees, think no one is watching, the light in them still catches my eye, and like God, I smile. And my hope swells a little bit. I see light within them. I see them get up early in the morning to meet with me, to work on homework. Even after little sleep, they are determined to raise their GPA and complete their credit makeup. I see them give support to their peer, who shares in support group about something that they've been through too. And I hear later they even called her after, just to make sure she was okay. I see them let go of a bad boyfriend they know is bringing them down. And they don't want to be abused, like they've seen their mother go through. I see them approach their peer who looks down, just to give him a hug, just to ask him about his day. I see them get a job and work so hard to do both their job and school, giving most of their money to help support their family. I see them try to help their mom find housing. I see them write encouraging words on their peers' Facebook walls. I see them eager to volunteer to serve food at dinner. I see them pray for those around them. In a million different ways, I see these young people shine like colored Christmas lights in winter's dark night sky. I see their light in the darkness. Gives me strength to shine, gives me strength to sparkle, twinkle, and even dance in life's winter conditions. So my hope for them, my hope for us, that we will see the light in us, that little bit of Jesus, and shine, sparkle, twinkle, and even dance to continue to dispel the darkness. Because light always dispels darkness without fail, even in winter's harsh conditions.